Hello, my friends. It's Nancy Vastine, and I have been working on these for a week because there's so much drying time in between them and yada yada. But remember the ephemera that I showed you out of the here's a couple out of the paper that I had. Well, I watched, what is her name? Oh, I can't remember. Something Birdie. I'll link her down below. But she made some Christmas ornaments and she was punching with her scallop punch. This is a 1.5-inch scallop punch. She was punching pictures out of the back of calendars that she picked up at the Dollar Tree when they first come out. So I decided I would punch out some of my ephemera. And then I watched Crafting Mama. She comes on, and she was making them into dangles or charms or whatever you want to call them to go on a journal. I can't speak. You know, when the camera comes on, you get stage fright, like Elizabeth says, and the words won't come out of your mouth. And when they do, they're like blah, 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 blah. No rehearsal here. Okay, so I will show you what I did, but I just want to show you these. Okay, these two are the fairies that were on that graphic 45 paper, and I just punched them out with that circle punch, that scallop circle punch. And then the first lady I watched, she had some sparkle paper, and I have some glitter paper, and I have a whole pack of it. It's from DCWV, Die Cuts with a View. But I didn't have any white. I just had all these other funky colors. Pink would have been pretty, but she was making hers for a Christmas ornament to hang on a tree. So I chose blue. I thought blue was about the best I could do because I didn't have white. But this glitter paper, see, it's just glitter. It doesn't rub off or anything. Okay, so then she, I can't remember what she did next, but she glued it on a piece of cardboard that she cut out with her circle punch, chipboard, like cereal boxes, stuff like that. But my punch is funky and it wouldn't punch that out. So, and then she put some kind of a glaze or something on them, and then she put German glass, and I don't have any of that. So hers are really pretty. But see, these two are just plain. They just have plain triple thick glaze on them, like so. And then these I embossed with clear glitter embossing powder. And then this one and this one and this one were all embossed with the glitter. And well, I think these two weren't. This was embossed. And then I thought, well, you know what? I have this glitter from I don't have it here, I don't guess. From Deco Art, that's real fine, clear glitter. So I put some triple thick on there, or I think it was Magic, what is it? Mod Podge Dimensional Mod dimensional Mod Podge, and I put that on there, and then I thought, oh, I forgot to emboss them with the glitter. So I took this, here it is, this glamour dust, which is real fine, and I sprinkled some on there, but I think it got too much, and I don't like them. You can't see them very well. I like the plain ones better. And then she was putting, what are these called? What are these called when I can't remember. But anyway, I didn't have any of those either. So I made my own where you just twist the wire and make a thing up here. And then she had one down at the bottom. I think I'll put one down at the bottom. But then I got smart and decided, because see, I can't hang anything off these until I put another one on the bottom. And I have one over here cooking because I just made it. Just barely made it, and I put E6000 on it, and it's drying. And then I made some butterfly ones, and this one's two-sided, so I have put, I think I embossed this one with the glitter. I did. And see, it's double-sided. Okay. And I was doing these like Jenny Belly was doing her flat beads where she put the wire through, or she left she called it a ditch or something. She cut out in the center of the cardboard and then put this through. Well, I did that, and then it was too big, and the wire wanted to slip, so then I ended up gluing the wire down through it, and then I just beaded them up. But I will show you, this one's drying because it's got triple thick on both sides, and this side is dry and this side is not dry, and it's still drying. This one also is drying. And then Crafty Mama, she had a butterfly and a daisy die that she was cutting hers out with, and she was using corrugated cardboard. Well, I tried that, and my dies would not cut the corrugated cardboard. So I had a real hard time getting it to cut the card. And then she would glue her flower, her image on the front of it, and then she would poke her wire through. Well, then they were really not very thick. You see how thick mine are here? Okay, so I'm going to show you what I did. All right, I have been like perfecting this down to the wire here. So I cut out with my punch, with these two punches here, I cut out daisies and I cut out butterflies. I'm going to shut my beads before they all go flying on the floor. So and then I cut out my punch would not cut out the cardboard. It would not punch the cereal boxes. So then I got a backing off of one of the stencils that I got, and they're pretty thick, except for they're not thick enough. So I get 4 of these pieces of cardboard, whatever you want to call them. We're just going to do a butterfly. Then I get 2 butterflies. If I want matching, or if I don't want matching, I can do like something like that. Okay? I'm going to move these away because I'm going to show you. we're just going to do one because there's a bunch of steps there. So I take my glue, which is Aleene's Tacky Glue, and I'm going to glue two, oh, I got embossing chunk on my powder on my thing. Let me wipe it off. It's driving me nuts. Sorry, I should have had that done before I came on, but I didn't. So you'll have to live with it. You'll have to live with me cleaning it, and it doesn't seem to want to come off. It seems like, ooh, it's all gritty on there. Gritty, gritty. Okay. Okay, hang up there, rag. So, let's see here. So I get two of my cardboard butterflies, and I glue them together, and I glue the face like this. I glue this side to the face of this side. Okay, and I let them sit and dry a little bit. Kind of get the glue. If there's any glue that seeps out, I try not to put too much glue on there because I don't want to get my fingers tacky. Then I do the same with the other two. Am I in frame here? I put you close up so you could see what I was doing. So this is some of the stuff that I've just been doing with my ephemera. Okay. Now I let that kind of sit for a minute and get it even as you can. Okay. Now I'm going to take my wire, and I don't know what gauge wire this is. It's kind of stiff, but not too, you know, I think it's 22, maybe, no, 24 gauge maybe. And I'm just going to cut a piece off. Probably it's going to be too long, but, or not long enough, one of the two. Alright, and then I'm going to make a loop at the top. Now I'm going to try and do this. I have trouble with this wire because it is so stiff. And I have trouble anyway. Now I hope you don't hear that boom, boom, booming. That's my husband practicing his drums, I think. And then you twist. And this wire is so hard for me to twist with my hands. And I fiddle with it. And that looks pretty good, so I'm going to cut that end off. That end that's sticking up there, I'm going to cut it off. And squeeze it together a little bit. I need my glasses for this. I'm getting worse and worse with my up close. And I just want to squeeze it just a little bit, not much. Just kind of get that end bent in. Okay. Straighten that wire out as much as I can. I still feel that end. Okay, good enough. Alright, now I'm going to glue it between these two pieces of cardboard, like so. And I'm going to put some tacky glue down there. I know you're freaking out, but it works. It works. And I'm just going to put that wire in. Just going to let it sit there, and then I'm going to glue the other side onto it. I'm just not putting much glue on, just a little bit. And I'm going to glue those two together like that. And then I'm going to clamp them. I don't want to clamp them with the with this on it, with the butterfly on it, because it will make a mark. I think the clamps will. And I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit, and then I'll be right back when that gets a little drier. I don't want to have you sit and watch me do that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Went and fed the dogs. They're all fed and taken care of now. So anyhow, it's pretty dry. So now I'm going to glue the images on. And I just glue them on the same way. They're really not hard to make. I just had to figure out a way that I could make them so they weren't so difficult with the wire going through them. So I'm going to set that on there. Get that glue off my fingers. And my end frame. I wonder what he's doing up there. Oh, he's taking the garbage out. That's what he's doing. Told him it was going to get so heavy he wouldn't be able to lift it. The kitchen garbage can. Okay, now we'll do the other side. Let's see, this is double-sided paper. No, I don't think I have my autofocus on. It's double-sided paper. But I don't want to use the other side of this. I don't think it's pretty enough. So I'm going to keep with this side. Shut that off while I go back down here, because it will it will go the poundy in and out thing. This tacky glue works really good. Okay. Stick that on there. Is it not focusing at all now? Oh, come on, autofocus. It's such a pain in my bahootsy. It just won't focus, and then if I turn it off, it goes fuzzy. Everybody has a problem with this. Let's see. That's even worse. There. Okay. I want to make sure this is on straight. Okay, so they're going to be like that thick. See that thick? They're going to look like that. But it's okay because I didn't want to make them thin. I could have made them thin, but then my wire would show on through the front of it, and I didn't like that. So that's when I decided to go to the 4 pieces between 2 pieces, and that's okay. It works. It works that way. Now you can either, this is going to be glue or wired to a piece on the whatever you have for a dangle on your journal or whatever you want to hang it on, or you can thread a piece of ribbon through it if you want and tie it on, hang it on anything with a ribbon, whatever you want to do. So now is the time to decide whether you want to emboss or you don't want to emboss. And I don't want to emboss. So I am going to go ahead and put my triple thick, and I can only do it on one side. Oh, first of all, I'm going to wait and do that with the trick that Elizabeth taught how to put stuff on the middle of your butterfly. My goodness, I can't think. So I have these little seed beads, or they're not really seed beads, but they're beads. And she put them on a pin, a sewing straight pin, if I can even get one on here. And I'll show you what she did. I'm going to need quite a few on this one. I think it's kind of big. That's an odd seed bead. That's not even a regular seed bead. What is the problem, China, with your beads that I bought? Let's see. Is that going to be enough? Yep, that should be enough. That should be enough on there. Hold still. Don't run away. Hold still. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I put my triple thick in one of these bottles. And it gets around the little edges, but then it took too long to fill in the other part. So I went ahead and put it in this. So this is what I'm going to use. And of course you gotta make sure you don't get a bubble. I just go around the edges. This butterfly is bigger than the other ones I used. The other ones I used were die cuts, and they were a little smaller. I ordered the die cut that Crafting Mama was using. They were on the edge, butterfly and daisy. I ordered both of those. They should be here next week. Sometime in October. Ooh, that was a lot. Now I'm getting bubbles because I lifted up on it. Okay, now we got to sit this aside to dry. But I'm going to put my beads on it. I'm going to put these on. Like Elizabeth said to do. Just stick them on there. And you wait till it dries. And then you pull your pin out. Now I see a place I didn't get right there. A couple of places. So I'm going to use my little fine point with triple thick in it to fill these little places in that I see didn't get. And that's what this is good for. It also gets way out on the edges of your project without running off. But it kills your thumb to push. Now what I do is I usually hold it up and tilt it, see where there isn't any. And I'm screwing that up big time. Because I don't want that space in there. Oh gosh. Just leave it alone, Nancy. Just leave it alone. You'll mess it up worse. Okay. Now I'm going to set this somewhere to dry. Oh my goodness. Did you all not see that? I'm going to set that over here to dry. And hopefully this one's not dry yet, so I got to find a place for it to go. But we'll do a daisy, okay? We'll do a daisy. And you just, maybe not, because it's kind of, will take a long time. Now see, this one I tried to do with the ditch in the ends down here, and it just didn't work. It wasn't working for me, and the way I did it worked better. So anyway, I'm not going to do a daisy. I will be back tomorrow after this is dried for 24 hours and show you, and then we'll bead it up on the bottom. And yeah, and I'll show you how I bead them. Of course, everybody knows how to bead, I think. I don't do the best job, and I can't find the hole. It's so tiny. There. I have to guide it in, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Here's these that are got beads on the bottom. And I think they're really pretty. And here's these, a bangle. That's what they're called, a bangle. Now this one, I tried to put the wire down inside and it messed up, but I'm going to use it anyway. You can see it, and I don't like that, so I'm going to put a bangles on the bottom of these, and yeah, and I will be finished making these because I'm done. I've been working on them for a week, and I'm done. I've had it. They're driving me nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. I don't like little fiddly stuff like that, but I think they're cute, and I think they'll be really cute on a journal. You know, I think they will really be cute on a journal. I'm going to make a baby journal. I can't get the box yet. I will show you in a little bit. Tomorrow I'll show you. Maybe I can get the box. But I have to move my bulbs to my lamps that I use. Came in this is the kind of bulbs I have to buy. So I'm going to cut this at 3 inches, and I can make 2 of them at 3 inches. So I'm going to cut it across here and across here, and I can make two little miniature books. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I shall be back tomorrow when these are dry, and I'll probably, because I got to do the other side too. So I might just be back whenever they're dry, and I tip it over, and we'll come back at another time and finish them. Show you how I beat them up, and tomorrow I'll probably do this little journal. Okay? Alrighty. Thanks for watching, and hope you liked the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes it when I get thumbs up, but if you didn't like it, you can give me thumbs down. That you're honest. That's being honest. And please leave me a comment and share me wherever you would like to share me. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.